Today we're covering the quest, Rescue the Trapped Man, which is located in Waukeen's Rest in Baldur's Gate 3. I recommend by starting off and splitting your party into 2 groups of 2 when you begin this quest. Once you've done that, send 2 characters and interact to the blocked doors next to the NPCs. At this point, you'll be faced with a DC if you choose to use your strength and help push the door open. If you successfully pass the check, you'll be able to enter the house from that side.
Inside, hurry!
At this moment, the game doesn't consider the house actively burning, so you're actually free to loot the contents in the lower floor as you like. Once done with that, head up to the upper floor. On the top floor, ignore the 2 doors that are on your character's right as you go up. Go all the way around to the blocked door that contains Counsellor Florrick. At this point, you can destroy the barricade however possible. Attacking it is a simple and easy option. At this point, you're still not on the clock, so to speak, so you can actually loot this room as well without any repercussions. Once you're done looting, go back to the door that was closest to the staircase that you came up to this floor. At this point, we'll transition into the other 2 party members and start bringing them up the other side. Once again, you're free to loot as you make your way up to the 2nd floor. In this case, Counsellor Florrick managed to reach the outside before my other party member had moved in. This actually won't affect the quest at all. You can choose your reward after you work your way through the dialogue and then bring this character upstairs to that room as well.
Thank you. Go. I will seek Fist?
My faith will guide me.
From here, position these 2 party members a good distance behind the broken door. Proceed to use ranged attacks if possible to knock it down. When this door is broken, it'll actually explode, causing your party members to get knocked down as well as suffering some damage. As the door's about to break, I strongly recommend entering turn-based mode. You can do this by clicking the icon or hitting Shift plus space at the same time. This is going to make this task a lot easier, not only to rescue the trapped man, but to loot the other room with the other 2 party members. As you can see, when the other 2 party members get their turn, break down the door and enter it to start picking up some of the loot. Keep in mind that the chest in back is locked and you'll need somebody that's somewhat proficient in order to pick this lock. In the first turn, you might not be able to reach the trapped man or the gilded chest, but that's fine. You have plenty of time as long as you're using the turn-based mode. Whenever there's an environmental turn, you'll see the screen shake and the fire within the house actually grows larger. If you take too long to do this, it'll actually completely consume the house and everything within will be lost, including the quest as well as the rewards from the chest. Upon reaching the NPC, you can select an option for a dice check. Failure to pass the dice check means that you'll no longer be able to do it with that character. However, you can use the other character that you have there to also perform a dice check on their turn as well.
I'm ready.
Here you can see that I've failed the first dice check, but I have a second character on the side, and fortunately I'm able to pass it on this attempt.
Thank you.
If you're able to do this in just a couple turns like I've shown you, you can then use these 2 characters to loot this room and still get out in time before it explodes. Back on the other side now, You should be able to get up to the chest and attempt to lockpick it now. For this stage of the game, there's actually a pretty high DC in order to pass this. You'll see that it took me many attempts to do so, and for anybody that's new at this point in the game, there's an option to use an additional Thieves tool if you fail a lockpick attempt. With contents in hand, make sure that you hit the wooden chest as well as the wardrobe on your way out, and then back the party members on both sides away from. Once the NPC has a turn and moves far enough away, which you can't see on the screen here because he's over by my other party members, you'll get a notification that the quest has become updated. Continue moving party members away, as well as looting the room in which you found the trapped NPC. Once done with that, make sure that everybody's clear, and then you can exit the turn-based mode. At this point, speak to the NPC to learn more about his quest. In this case, we're looking for a dowry, but we don't know the location of this. You can use the Amulet of Lost Voices, which you found in the room with Withers when you unlocked him. If you haven't unlocked Withers, I'll leave a link in the description below for a guide on how to do that. Withers will allow you to respec your character, so it's definitely recommended you do so. This amulet has the ability to speak with the dead. We can use this on his fiancée.
Sorry, please. Just
What to do? In nocte concilium.
you're a medium? You're gonna speak to her? Could you ask her something for me? The dowry. She'd know where it is. It's for her sister's wedding. Miri had it when she ran out.
Dowry for sister in barn.
The barn? She must mean one of the empty buildings behind the inn.
Now, if you have the camera positioned the way that I do on the screen, you can actually see that the barn is in fact directly behind your current location. Simply click there and your characters will run over. Once you've arrived, clicking on the haystack with each character will allow you to do a perception check. Now, if you fail the check, you'll no longer be able to interact with that character. You can select a different character to try the perception check again. If you happen to fail with all 4 characters in your party, well, you can go to camp, rotate another character in, and try the perception check with that one as well.
No time to rest.
Dowry in hand, return to Benryn to complete your quest. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch, and have a great day.
I know this stuff.